You guys, welcome back to another episode of Too Many Opinions podcast. This is Sarah.
This is Jeannie. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's been forever.
It's been forever.
You guys are probably like, what the hell is going on, right?
And everybody's been hitting me up like, and I'm like,
You're like, wait a minute, we're just getting some things in order here.
It's coming. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
We need to come correct.
Amen. Amen for that.
Whatever.
Do you?
It is.
God bless America.
I mean,
let me take my gum out too, guys.
I mean, are
I
you
know you
kidding
guys
me?
love to see me chew gum on camera. What is that called? ASMR or some shit?
Do you like ASMR?
No.
Me either. Okay.
No.
Glad we got that done.
I'm like, no. Jeannie, should we do a quick catch up just so we can
we
get
can
everybody?
Of course we can.
What has been going on? I fell down the stairs yesterday.
I could just hear the
Bro,
boom.
I literally just opened my eyes. I took one step on my stairs, and then the rest of them, I literally went up in the air, boom, on my fucking back and down the stairs. Mind you, it's 5:30 in the fucking morning, bitch. 5:30.
You was probably so half
Hey,
asleep.
girl, I had one eye open, and I was here struggling, grasping for Jesus in that moment. But anyways, so that's what's going on with me.
Okay.
My back's out of whack. What's going on with you?
But you've been doing Pilates, so
Girl, shout out for 401 Move. Absolutely love that studio.
I can't wait to go.
Girl,
I'm so excited to go.
everyone needs to try Pilates, and not just one class.
Consistent.
Like, at least give it a week. Do 2 to 3 classes during that week, and you guys are going to fall in love. When I tell you, over the last, 30 days, not only have I lost over probably, 15 pounds, I would say, but, my body composition has changed. Like, my back, my waist, it's like, holy shit, this is really me. So I'm just working on my little, over here, my little stomach, and we're just going to keep pushing through. And the best part is that I enjoy it. And the studio, literally 401 Move, all the girls are great. All the teachers are amazing. It's a range of from beginners to more advanced, and 10 out of 10 recommend. So you need to get a class.
I can't wait to go. I mean, I did one at, Club Pilates, and I loved it. I've never worked out like that a day in my life. But it's like I was explaining to someone, it's not you feel kind of out of breath. I mean, you do get out of breath, but it's not your typical workout. It's more just it's stretching your whole entire being, which you feel like you worked out every inch of your body.
Yes, and let me tell you, the experience that you had at 401 Move, at Club Pilates is going to be completely different than what you're going to have at 401 Move. When I tell you, girl, I went in there I don't even know what I'm doing right now. And I had taken Pilates for months before that. Completely different in a good way. This is a real deal workout. Your legs are going to be shaking.
I need that.
Yeah, you're going to
need that.
You're going to go crazy.
I
So
need that. I can't wait for that.
Stay tuned for that.
Yes.
What else is going on?
Well, right now I feel like, help me, I'm poor. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I do.
Because I am so close to getting my car. I should be getting my car 2 to 3 months. I went to test drive one today. I'm not going to say which car it is yet.
Okay.
Because I don't want anyone jinxing me. But it just knows the car of my dreams. I've been wanting this car for so long. If you're a real one, you'll know which car I'm talking about, and I cannot wait to get it. So I've been super strict with money. And then Valentine's Day.
Yes.
It's coming up, but we'll save it for the Valentine's episode. Chris just got me my Valentine's Day gift, and I'll talk about it next episode.
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
I'm so excited about this gift. I've been wanting it for a while as well. It's pricey, and he bought it, which is amazing. And I'm just getting excited for Galentine's. Galentine's, and it's 2 or 3 days, and I am so excited for that.
Me too. It's going to be a good time. Such a good time. And if you guys know anything about Jeannie, she is the host of the year. Not only are decorations always on point, this girl got a theme. Come dressed to impress. Always, all the time. There's drinks. There's charcuterie. There's it's like you think you're walking into a whole entire event, but it is. It really is.
You're so extra because I'm baking 12 mini cakes for everyone.
So cute.
For everyone to decorate. So it's he goes, how much cakes are you making? I'm like, mind your business and leave me alone.
Yeah,
okay?
Please, leave me in the kitchen
right
now.
So I'm excited.
Me too. I can't wait for all the girls to be together too. There's nothing like girl time.
Girl time, and the fact that everybody will get to mingle and almost what do you call that? Network and see what everybody else is doing. I have a friend that's interested in flipping houses, and one of my other friends that is coming flips houses. So it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's just going to be a great time. And I feel like we're going to become a little crew. I just feel it. Everybody's going to be, everyone that's coming, it's good vibes.
I love that. It sounds like everybody's got that hustle and that grind that we have. So
absolutely.
Can't wait to get into that.
It's going to be good.
Okay, well, let's get into our topic. Let's get into this
right
episode.
into it because we ain't playing no more.
Amen. Well, we're getting straight to it. So
before we get into it, real quick, though, when I posted the clip of us laughing,
yeah,
that was just so funny to me. Like
that shit was hilarious. And
whatever we were laughing at was hilarious.
It was. And
some things can be posted. Yeah. So, oh my God, we got to get back into Patreon soon. Once we get more, we're already acclimated into our new space, but we'll talk about that later.
Yes, yeah. It's going to be so good. All right, so this episode, are you guys ready?
I know I am.
Ooh, child. This episode is called Anything for Attention.
Anything.
Literally anything.
Anything.
People will literally do anything for the internet, for likes, for shares, for attention, and that's men and women.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing it more and more in men, more than women.
Girl, I can't tell you how many times the algorithm is trying to put me some young 19, 20-year-old man in jeans and a cowboy belt, shirtless, doing a little like hip thrusting.
I'm so sorry, but the moment I see a man hip thrusting online, let's just say he's not for me. The demographics ain't there.
We're not lining up at all. No. I'm like, scroll past quick. For you, page, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't want to see the nonsense. And then I get the ick. That's the funniest part.
That's the part for me, the ick. The straight up ick. Like, what is it that you're doing? You can't protect me if you're hip
rolling, body rolling. And then they'd be like, and these are the other ones that get me. The ones that don't wear underwear. And then they'd be in like sweatpants and then they'll be like lifting weights. They're like, yeah, I just made content. And they're like showing their ding-a-ling, like touching the floor.
They be wearing extendos too, I heard. So it's like, imagine doing that for attention and the girl finds like, damn, he got it like that. And then she goes and it's a shrimp.
Shrimp. Un camarón.
She's...
I couldn't refrain.
Did you say it in Spanish or in Portuguese?
I'm crying.
Because I'm like, we say a camarón. So,
un camarón? Yeah, that's like, I'm crying. Okay.
Anyway, here we go. Guys, prepare to always just be laughing with us because that's what we're going to do.
That is crazy. Fucking hilarious. No. Seriously. Okay, let's get back to it because that shit was hilarious. We just, on topic, but it just went left really quickly.
Like always. Okay. But yeah, let me just hit a little cancel real quick. But
oh my gosh. So I think it's pretty much the high and the dopamine that people get from getting that online attention.
Yes. And it's crazy because like, I feel like you got to think about the things you do for attention because dopamine only lasts about 5 seconds and then you look dumb.
You see me looking at the camera? It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And what I think baffles me most about these like kinds of situations, and we're going to get into some examples that we've seen recently, is the lack of self-respect. Yeah. And I say that because people are like, oh, I respect myself. But it's like, how much do you respect yourself, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going out in a thong, bikini, triangle bathing suit with boots in the snow?
In the snow, bitch. In the snow.
In the snow, standing in the city, posing in a bikini.
It's for the likes.
It's for the attention.
But it's like, what did the like buy you? I mean, if it's getting you money, these likes, do your thing, but I highly doubt that it is. It's just, so hey, look at me being dumb in the snow, like.
And it's all, yeah, literally. And it's all about the reward of like that notification popping up. That gratification of like, ooh, someone thinks I look good in this bikini in the middle of negative 13-degree weather in the middle of snow. Like,
I feel like a lot of women too have lost their self-respect. Like, I feel like a lot of women don't believe in marriage no more. They don't believe in relationships no more. They don't believe in families no more. They don't believe in nothing. And it's like, it's all fun and games when you're young, but I was just 18 and now I'm pushing 35.
And it's like, how did
like this? So imagine you doing all of that. So then you reach my age and then you want to settle down, but no one's taking you serious.
Because you're like, yeah, no. Isn't that nuts?
It's crazy.
It is a crazy thing.
It's crazy.
And I also want to touch on, and maybe you can give us an example that have been sort of recent on the internet about just like a viral moment that went completely haywire on the internet.
Sure. One was with a little girl, little TJ. Oh. This happened like in 2023.
Okay.
She faked and staged her death.
Girl. For what?
I was like, oh my God, I saw that little girl. Like, she died.
I feel like I remember that.
Yeah, and I'm like, she died? And what the heck is going on? And girl, it was all fake. So then I think like a few months or like a year later, I think something really serious did happen to her, or she got sick or something. And it's like nobody believed her, like the boy who cried wolf.
Literally. And that's a perfect example, but it goes back to the original topic of people will do anything for attention.
Anything. Death is crazy though.
Death is like next level of you need like attention to survive life.
I don't play with that.
Can you just imagine like waking up and only being worried about what kind of attention you get online or in person or whatever? Because at this point, well, like when people are willing to go to those lengths, like death, that means all. That's all I think about. I think about good attention, bad attention. Doesn't matter what kind it is. Why?
It's crazy. Do you want to give us another example of what?
Yeah, of course. This is one of the hot topics. Men faking that they got all the money in the world. They're in the club, popping bottles, throwing money on these girls, and then they're going home and they got holes in their socks.
Girl, and broke. Okay, so I've always learned this, like, especially when I lived in LA. The people that look broke have money, and the people that look rich are broke. Because you know what it is? Okay, for example, I'm not rich by no sorts of means, but I'm doing a lot better in life. In my 30s, I got a good job, whatever. Now that I have the money, I have no desire really to buy things anymore. Now that I can afford it, I want to be smarter with my money. Where am I going to invest it? What am I going to do with it? You know what I'm saying? So now you don't see me buying here and there. I'll buy myself something luxurious because I deserve it. But like, you don't see me flashing them all. Like, I have no problem shopping at Shein. But it feels so good to be like, my bank account says otherwise, but my looks don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that encouraging people to look crazy. I'm not saying that. It's just when you have it like that, you don't have no desire to impress no one.
You know what that reminds me of? Adam Sandler. I want to be Adam Sandler. Okay? That man don't care about nothing in the world. He's not looking to impress nobody every single day. He don't care about no paparazzi. He doesn't care who's watching him. That man will go out in some thong sandals with some khaki shorts and
an oversized shirt that look like he got it at Goodwill.
Goodwill, that's probably 7 years old.
Yeah. And his bank account?
Clean heavy. That thing ain't got no worries. You feel me?
Not at all.
That's what I'm looking for. That's the kind of attention I want. Like, damn, look at him. He got so much money, he don't even care.
You know what? What's one of my biggest dreams? And I'm going to do this one day.
Okay.
I want to go to like the Louis Vuitton store looking broke and dusty. Just so that they could treat me like shit and me buy like, you know what? I could buy this whole store.
Literally, run it up.
Like, because that's another thing that it's like, unfortunately, it's not only social media, but people treat you different according to how you look.
100%. I'm
telling you, there was a time that me and Chris went to like a Mare restaurant, and I had my little Gucci. I looked cute, I looked cute, and Chris looked regular, like kind of like hood. And the way they treated me versus the way they treated him, and it's like,
what?
Little do you guys know he got way more money than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it be like that.
Yeah. People are quick to judge based on
appearance.
100%. I was at the Celtics game recently, and the person behind me was like excited for what was going on. And it was kind of like a younger guy, probably younger than us, like 25, whatever. And he was excited. He was like, yeah, go Celtics, blah, blah. And his friend was over there. Mind you, he was not bothering anybody in the section. Like, everybody's there rooting for the Celtics.
Right. That's what you...
But his friend is over there like, bro, calm down. You're doing too much. Da, 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 da. Right?
Trying to be a cool guy.
Trying to be a cool guy and embarrass him in front of everybody for him just being himself. Can you believe that? People do that. And I've really seen that with my eyes.
And look who looked corny.
he looked corny. And then this is the best part of the whole story. Let's fast forward like to the second half of the game. This guy was belligerent, drunk, screaming, like just looking a buffoon. And all his boys were looking at him like, bro, calm down. You're doing way too much. Even the girl, I looked back, because at that point it's like you can't help but look. I looked back and I looked at that girl like, you better get rid of that one.
Ew.
Like, get rid of him. She looked at me like, I'm like, we both on the same page. Get rid of him.
Yep.
But it's the point that like, he was trying to sun him, embarrass him for like, you're like shamed from being yourself. Like everybody got to put on this facade. You're so cool. I'm so this. Like, look at me. Like we're sitting here in these nice seats. Like
only to look
like a buffoon.
Stupid.
Literally.
Stupid as hell.
Oh my gosh. So what would you think is like a consequence of the like clout chasing online?
I feel like one of the consequences will definitely be losing credibility. Like the little girl that faked her death, because now if something really was to happen to her, everybody's gonna be like, oh, well, she might be lying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And losing credibility is not it. What about you? What do you think is another one?
I think another one really is the dangerous things that the internet displays. And what I mean is, do you remember that trend where they were stacking the milk crates? You remember that? And they had to like run up them, and it was like there was like a competition of how many milk crates you could run up.
Yes.
Girl, people were stacking like 50, 60 crates, trying to run to the top, the whole thing going, their head planting into the ground.
Get the hell out of here.
Literally, like concussion, scrapes on their face, they're doing the most.
Crazy. There's actually a movie, I forgot the name of it, with Emma Roberts. Is it Verb or something like that? I don't know, but it's about like social media, and like you get mad money if you do a dare. Ooh. You have to watch it. You can. Okay. So freaking good. But like there was a scene that the girl was like, it was like a piece of wood from one building to the next, all the way high, and she had to like walk it for attention and money.
Nah.
You think I'm gonna risk my life?
No, I'm not doing it.
Absolutely not. Another thing that is a huge consequence besides getting canceled and ruining real relationships is the fact that your mental health can go haywire.
Oh yeah, 100. Because it's like you're disturbed. You're disturbed because now you're doing these things on the internet for attention, right? Good, bad, ugly. The comments are gonna come. People are gonna like it. People are gonna hate it. We've experienced it. Mental
health is crazy. And again, like I feel like if you're doing things for attention, your mental health is already unstable. So it's like you're doing things for attention, but do you know that like half of the attention you're gonna get is terrible, and the other half is just as crazy as you?
Isn't that bananas?
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I think it's such a hard thing to stay authentic right now.
Yeah.
It is so hard. I recently saw a podcast clip of, I think it was one of the guys from Tonight's Conversation. Shout out them. They have a really big platform, right?
Oh, okay.
And he was basically saying that everybody comes in front of the camera and wants to do what sells. Nobody wants to be themselves anymore.
That's why it's so hard to grow.
It is. It is because people just want to put on a facade, put on a fake, and really show people what they want to see and not who they are, which is why social media is fake. Give me a freaking break.
Which is why I'm going to ask you, do you think you could grow a platform without selling out for engagement?
Oh my gosh, that's hard. That's hard because it's like a part of you is like you want to fall into the cycle of like, yeah, let's go viral, let's go this, let's talk about this so we can, come up.
Right, because we know how to go viral. Like, I know exactly what to say right now to go viral, but I think that building a community that really follows you for the content that you really give that's worth it is better than any million and millions of people following you for the wrong reasons.
There's nothing like coming on this podcast and actually being ourselves and not faking the funk.
I feel like it took us 6 seasons.
Literally 6 seasons. We were just talking about this earlier. It took us 6 seasons to feel comfortable within ourselves, to be ourselves in front of these cameras, on these mics, to just come here and that's it. This is it.
The shit and a major thing. There is nothing that you can tell me and Sarah that's gonna make us offend us, make us cry, make us we don't give a goddamn about you. There's actually going to be an episode that we're going to do listing all of our insecurities.
Yes.
For you guys, like the Eminem movie where it's like they didn't know what else to say to him because you already said everything. Like I'm literally going to say everything that you guys can possibly say about me to show you how much I don't give a damn.
Literally. Like you can't tell me something. You can't make me feel some type of way about something I already know.
Right.
I already know.
Right. And you know how brave you gotta be to sit up here in front of millions and thousands of people, because although millions don't follow us, millions do watch us. I just want to preface that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know how hard it is to like people nitpick the crap out of you? You have to be real brave to have a podcast. You really do. Mm-hmm. You really do.
And not only that, you have to have a dedication and this desire and burn in you. You need to have the real power of like consistency and just giving content that's real and authentic without falling into that trap.
Absolutely.
And I feel like we can probably go through a list of TikTok content creators who have fallen into the trap of losing their authentic self because they're trying to get the paychecks, which I get it. I'm all about trying to make money too, but I'd rather be myself here in front of this camera than go and put on a fake Massachusetts accent and be like, you know, let's go to Target. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I just can't even imagine. I'm not trying to throw shade, but at the same time, let's be real. Jeannie can't believe I went there, but at the same time,
you know why I don't give a damn? Because I was watching her the other day, and I was gonna actually send her to you.
Yeah,
we're not naming names, but you guys know who we're talking about. Her makeup application is beautiful. Like, she's talented.
She has the freaking skill set of a makeup artist who's been doing it for 30 years.
She is so talented, but the fact that perfect example. She's lost her credibility. I can't believe her when she's talking about makeup, because she'll put a fake lash on and then put mascara on and say, "Oh, look at the difference." Like, girl, why do we? I'm not lying for nobody.
Literally.
I'm not selling myself to the devil, selling my soul to nobody, because it's not worth it.
It's not worth it at all. And that was such a great example that you even sort of elaborated on, because it can't get more real than seeing that. And the problem is with the internet is that you can go back 10 years and find a clip of who you were, or what you did, or what you said. There's plenty of things, girl, on camera where I was like, oh, God, we shouldn't have said that. That was great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but at the same time, everybody just got to be mindful. Like, you can go back and compare. Like, we know that's not you. Like, just be real. Just be yourself.
Be real. And it's hard, but you got to do it.
You got to stick to it. And I think it's just to kind of wrap this up, I think it's super important to really look yourself in the mirror. And I know we've said this like a million times, but really dedicate time to learning yourself and being yourself.
And just know that your community, even if it comes slow, your community will come and your community will stick by you. And that's the most important thing. So, but real quick though, what's the cringiest attention-seeking trend you've ever seen?
The cringiest, ooh, that's a good one. Okay. The cringiest attention-seeking thing. The bathing suit trend, jumping over the phone.
I haven't seen that.
You've never seen that one? It was like you're in the airport and you're like jumping over your phone. And then it's like one thing you're in like your airport outfit and the other you're jumping.
That was cute.
You're jumping over the phone, crotch shot at the camera. You're getting cheeks, whatever else you got there going on.
I got a good one. I don't know if you've seen it. But
okay, go tell me.
The cringiest one for me is like a beat that they play and then they move their tongue fast to the beat. I'm gonna put an example. Like it's like imagine like a flash, like that, and the beat, and their tongue is like,
oh no.
And I'm like,
I'm not thinking about no music. What beat are you playing? And where? Where are we like, okay, but it was
Thunder
cringe.
from the air was so cringe.
Oh gosh.
It's so cringe because it's like,
ew. We know what you're doing.
And sometimes that movement ain't it. Let me just tell you.
That is not it.
Sometimes it ain't it. Come on,
I'm telling you right now, if you come over here trying to beat the drum, you're literally gonna get fucking super kicked. That'd be crazy. All that
yuck.
Like, bro.
Yuck. I can't wait to show it to you. I can't wait. Anyway.
Okay, well.
Do you have any final thoughts?
I don't. That was a great question, though. I don't. No final thoughts for me, but the more you get the gist. Just be yourself.
I do have one last question for you. Would social media be better if you could hide the likes? I mean, I hide my likes. I don't hide my comments, but I hide my likes because you don't like. You could just, I don't need you to know how much people liked it, and I don't need to make myself feel bad about only, let's say, 50 people liking it or 100 people liking it, or I just hide that shit. Like, it's not your business.
I like that.
Like the picture if you like it. Don't like it if you don't like it.
And just keep it pushing. And honestly, these days, I just post because I think I look cute. I'm not posting for anybody else. Meanwhile, I'm like crazy.
And that's it.
And that's it. Who cares how many views? Who cares how many likes? When I get off camera, I'm still the fun, bubbly self that I am. And that's it.
Stop the attention.
Don't be a little tension whore, okay?
You look stupid, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.